Alright, good afternoon. It is about noon Eastern. This is a quick weather forecast for the United States for this week. We had a very active day yesterday with a moderate risk of severe weather put out by the Storm Prediction Center. So far, several tornadoes have been seen, confirmed. A little bit under expectations, but at least we know that a couple of them are likely significant tornadoes, especially near Coweta and Chickasha and Anadarko. So we're still counting the tornadoes and still examining the damage, but a very significant day was in place for portions of Oklahoma and North Texas, even though the northeast Texas region experienced mostly damaging straight line winds with a couple of brief tornadoes. But anyways, the temperature map for the United States, 70s in much of the eastern United States, although in the northeast we have temperatures in the 60s. Off to the west we have 30s and 40s. In the plains we have 50s. So after that whole system has passed, bringing severe weather yesterday, that has cooled down the temperatures. It's hard to speak today. Uh, more moisture off to the east and to the west, 50s and 60s, and a couple 70s mixing in terms of dew points. However, 20s, 30s, and 40s in the west. Current alerts right now. Hey, look at that! A winter storm warning winter storm warnings for portions of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Getting our first taste of winter. Quite active off to the west with heat issues and high wind warnings and red flag warnings as well, but also a mix of winter to the north. Also, flooding issues possible for parts of the northeast, Delaware, Maryland, and New Jersey. To southeast, a little more quiet. The frontal map, weather map for today: snow in portions of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Severe weather is possible today for portions of the Midwest, including parts of Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, and extreme eastern Iowa. A slight risk for that same area, marginal risk going all the way down into the portions of Mississippi and Arkansas, and West Tennessee. 5% tornado risk for some of that slight risk in Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, Missouri, and Iowa. 15% wind risk, 5% hail risk. Mesoscale discussion put out this morning. Trends will be monitored this morning for surface-based thunderstorm development. Tornado watch will be likely needed by midday for parts of the area. Tornado watch is expected soon, probably time that this video goes out. And then tomorrow, severe weather possible for portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and Oklahoma, Texas. So, uh, also the enhanced risk as well for tomorrow, Tuesday, October 12th. 5% tornado risk, surrounded by a 2% risk, all the way up to parts of Nebraska as well. 30% wind risk. We think that the largest threat is going to be wind, however, a few tornadoes may be possible. And also a 15% hail risk. Look through modeling, the NAM 3 kilometer is quite capped. There's a lot of capping and inversion mixed in with the with this model, and mainly has mostly a QLCS type setup with maybe a couple of embedded supercells that may produce some brief tornadoes, but yeah, just mostly just squall line, damaging straight line wind structure. The FA3 model, a submodel of the CAMS, it usually goes a little bit crazy with supercells, but has a little bit better indication of maybe some this semi-discrete supercells that could develop. But this is kind of a really hyped up model. The HRRR model, high-res rapid refresh model of the 12Z run, shows sort of a discrete setup with a couple more supercells that may be long track, maybe intense, but nothing that is incredibly significant that we know of at this time. Not as much cap in place with the HER as with the NAM, 3 kilometer, but that squall line moves off to the east. Again, strong damaging straight line winds are possible with this setup. And then this will be Wednesday as we quiet down a little bit. Front pushes east. Occlusion occurs on the northeastern end of that low pressure system. And then also, again, snow for the Rocky Mountains. Getting winter vibes here. Also, you can see Hurricane Pamela down Mexico, expected to be a major hurricane. And then day 3, Wednesday, a marginal risk for really the kind of same areas that we had the slight risk today. Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, Iowa, and Missouri. For the tropics, 2 waves that the National Hurricane Center is watching. They're both low chances, 20%. 93L. Models not really latching on it as saying that it's going to be surviving for very long. Once it passes the Windward Islands, it should be dissipating. Hurricane Pamela, expected to become a major hurricane, make landfall as a 120 mile per hour storm or higher in Mexico, and then curves up to the northeast, dissipates near the Texas-Mexico border. Rain for the next 5 days. Heavy rainfall totals. Portions of Texas, upwards of maybe 5 to 7 inches of rain possible. And then the next couple of days, we can see that pretty interesting looking system there on Wednesday. Pretty classic look. Storms off to the east of the center of circulation, and we're off to the southeast with that cold front. That'll bring the severe action tomorrow in the plains. So, and then heavy snow possible also for the Rockies. So that's going to be it for today's video. A little bit shorter of a video. I apologize for my weird speaking. I'm still getting used to these springs in my mouth. Really, really annoying. But a little shorter of a video today. But I do want to make a quick announcement that I've been thinking a little bit more of holding off on streaming events. If it's major enough, we'll stream. Maybe Tuesday we might. But I think I want to focus on making more videos like this and posting more to Twitter, because I know Twitter posting is lacking in terms of warnings and all that, and I kind of just want to grow that platform. And I think really with this we can reach a lot more people if we focus on Twitter warnings than YouTube. You know, we reach maybe 15, 20 people at a time on YouTube, while we can reach hundreds up to 1,000 people on Twitter with just one warning. So we might just focus on Twitter for the time being until we can grow our YouTube audience. So that's the kind of announcement that I want to make, is that more videos are coming in the future with a more frequent basis. So I just want to let you guys know about that. So thank you all for watching. That'll be it for today's video. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments section below. I'll try to answer them as best as we can. But that's a wrap. We'll see you all guys in the next video.